Leo. Cariño mío. Qué dicha tan grande tenerte aquí en los secretos de la bisabuela. Quiero que escuches cada palabra como si viniera de una abuela que te habla al oído. Con ternura. Con verdad y con el corazón lleno de amor. Quédate hasta el final porque lo que voy a decirte no es poca cosa. Son mensajes profundos. Advertencias y revelaciones que tus ángeles me muestran para ti. Y mientras me escuchas, quiero que me respondas en los comentarios. ¿Sientes que este mensaje es para ti? ¿Reconoces en tu vida las señales que el universo ya está colocando en tu camino? Mira, Leo, no estás aquí por casualidad. Has llegado porque tu espíritu pedía respuestas. Porque tu energía necesitaba dirección. Lo que percibo en ti ahora mismo es que estás en un ciclo de expansión y renacimiento. Como si lo que antes estaba cerrado de pronto empezara a abrirse. Es como una puerta que por años estuvo atrancada y ahora por fin se destraba. Pero dime, ¿no has notado que últimamente tu intuición te habla más fuerte? ¿Que sueñas cosas que luego pasan? ¿Qué números, frases o coincidencias extrañas se repiten una y otra vez frente a ti? Eso no es azar. Hijo mío. Es el universo guiando tus pasos. Confirmando que tu camino ya está trazado. Veo claramente un cambio importante que viene hacia ti. Puede ser un viaje. Una mudanza. Un nuevo trabajo o una oportunidad que te saca de tu zona conocida. Y sé que tal vez te dé miedo porque a veces prefieres la seguridad antes que lo desconocido. Pero recuerda, Leo nunca nació para lo pequeño. Tú eres grande. Tu alma necesita moverse, crecer, expandirse. Déjame preguntarte, ¿estarías dispuesto a saltar aunque no veas toda la escalera? Porque el universo te está empujando a confiar, a atreverte, a decir sí, sin miedo. En el amor hay Leo. Tu energía está encendida como un fuego que nadie puede ignorar. Si estás soltero, siento la llegada de una persona que no pasará desapercibida. Alguien que será chispa y hoguera al mismo tiempo. Que resonará con tu alegría natural y tu pasión por la vida. Y si ya tienes pareja, la relación entrará en una fase de renovación. Un fuego nuevo se enciende entre ustedes. Más profundo. Más sincero. Pero dime tú, ¿sientes ya esa atracción? ¿Ese magnetismo que no se explica con palabras? Cuéntamelo. Porque aquí todos aprendemos unos de otros. En lo económico, el universo empieza a abrirte caminos. Veo ingresos extra. Un ascenso. Un proyecto inesperado. Todo lo que antes sembraste en silencio, ahora dará fruto. Y aunque haya quienes intenten detenerte por envidia, escucha bien lo que te digo. Lo que es tuyo nadie te lo quita. Pero aquí quiero debatir contigo. ¿Qué crees que atrae más abundancia? ¿La disciplina constante o los golpes de suerte? Te leo en los comentarios porque tu opinión puede abrir los ojos de otro hermano que también está buscando respuestas. En lo espiritual, estás en un despertar como nunca antes. Tu conexión con lo divino se intensifica. Puede que empieces a sentir energías, a tener sueños reveladores, a descubrir dones que ni sabías que estaban en ti. Y aquí quiero proponerte algo. Cada mañana pon tu mano en el corazón y declara en voz alta: yo soy abundancia. Yo soy luz. Yo soy expansión. Yo soy amor. Hazlo 21 días seguidos y dime después cómo cambia tu energía. Porque quiero que volvamos a hablar de esto en comunidad. Leo, quiero advertirte también. Hay alguien cerca que no vibra bien contigo. No lo digo para asustarte. Lo digo porque el universo me lo muestra. Puede ser una persona que sonríe en tu cara, pero guarda envidia en su corazón. No le des tu energía. No te desgastes. Tú brillas demasiado y esa luz está protegida. Todo lo que venga de mala intención regresará multiplicado a su origen. Porque la justicia divina nunca falla. Y aquí te pregunto, ¿qué haces tú para proteger tu energía? ¿Oras? ¿Usas cristales? ¿Rituales de fuego? Cuéntalo en los comentarios porque tu respuesta puede inspirar a otros. Hijo mío, lo que se abre frente a ti es grande. Vienen caminos nuevos. Amores verdaderos. Abundancia inesperada. Y tú tienes la misión de brillar. De inspirar a otros con tu ejemplo. No vuelvas a dudar de ti. Porque el universo ya decidió. Tu destino es grandeza. Quiero que me lo confirmes con tus palabras. ¿Sientes dentro de ti que tu vida está a punto de cambiar para siempre? Leo querido. Escucha con calma lo que sigue. Porque aquí se pone aún más profundo. Veo como tus ángeles me muestran que estás entrando en un tiempo donde tu vida se siente como un libro en blanco. Cada página que abras será escrita con nuevas oportunidades. Con encuentros que no son accidentales y con cambios que al inicio parecerán inesperados. Pero que en realidad forman parte de un plan mayor que ya está trazado para ti. Y lo más hermoso es que nada de lo que has vivido se ha perdido. Cada lágrima, cada esfuerzo, cada caída y cada levantada fueron la preparación para este presente que ahora comienza a desplegarse. En tu camino profesional noto que se abren puertas grandes. No son esas pequeñas oportunidades que apenas sostienen. No. Aquí hablamos de un cambio que te da estabilidad y reconocimiento. Puede ser un ascenso. Un trabajo que resuena más con tu esencia o incluso un proyecto propio que empieza a florecer. Y este movimiento viene acompañado de algo muy importante. El valor de tu voz. Tu palabra. Leo. Tiene ahora un poder especial. Lo que declares. Lo que afirmes con seguridad. Lo que digas de ti mismo se manifestará con más rapidez que antes. Por eso, debes cuidar lo que sale de tu boca. Porque tus palabras son semillas. Si hablas con confianza y amor, eso crecerá. Si hablas con dudas o miedo, eso también se reflejará en tu realidad. Aquí te pregunto a ti, ¿cómo hablas de ti mismo cada día? ¿Te describes como alguien fuerte y abundante o a veces te limitas sin darte cuenta? En lo sentimental, tu magnetismo está más vivo que nunca. Irradias una energía que atrae miradas y corazones. Y no es un simple capricho del destino. Es que tu alma está en un punto donde pide compartir. Conectar y crear complicidad verdadera. If you are single, the arrival of a person with fire in their heart is very clear. It won't be a casual encounter. It will be someone with whom you feel from the first moment that life lights up in a different way. And if you already have a partner, your guides show me that the bond will undergo a renewal. As if a new spark ignites that makes the everyday magical again. Don't you already feel, Leo, that something different is vibrating in your heart? As if life is preparing a fuller love? In the spiritual realm, you are awakening gifts that were always there but are now surfacing. Your intuition is sharper. Your premonitions clearer. And you may even start to perceive energies in places or people. This awakening is not a coincidence. It is part of your mission. And here is the key, don't ignore it. Embrace it. Because that sensitivity will be a guide for you and a light for others. You can support yourself with simple rituals, lighting candles, writing down what you desire and burning it to transform it. Placing crystals like milky quartz to cleanse your energy and turquoise to give strength to your voice. Have you already tried any of these practices? It would be wonderful if you shared it because your experience can be a guide for those reading this message with you. In the economic realm, the river of abundance begins to overflow. There is money coming in unexpected ways. A payment that was owed. A project that takes off. A gift you didn't see coming. But here is some strong advice: don't waste it. Manage with wisdom. Invest in what gives you stability. And don't let impulses carry you away. You have the ability to generate wealth. But the lesson of this cycle is to learn to sustain it with intelligence. And here I ask you a question that opens a debate. Do you believe that abundance depends more on luck or on the mindset we cultivate every day? You also see the importance of healing old wounds. There are memories from the past that still weigh on you. Words that hurt you. Moments that made you doubt your worth. But now is the time to release those chains. Forgiveness will be your key. Not as a gift to those who hurt you, but as a gift to yourself. When you let go, when you release, you will feel a deep relief. As if you finally let go of a burden you carried for too long. Don't you think it's time to leave behind what no longer belongs to you? And pay attention. Because your angels also warn me about someone close who observes your shine with distrust. It may be a person who pretends to support you but harbors envy in their heart. Don't worry, my child. Because divine justice is on your side. And everything that comes with bad intentions will return to its origin multiplied. Your task is not to confront but to keep your light high. Protect your energy with prayers. Cleansing paths. With the strength of the fire that represents you so much. Leo. Your path is marked by expansion, abundance, and a more authentic love than ever. What is coming to you is great. And everything that seemed lost will now make sense. Like pieces of a puzzle finally coming together. Leo. My heart. What your guides show me now is as if the universe were placing pieces in their place. Like a board finally revealing the picture that was hidden before. This clarity coming into your life is not to confuse you more. On the contrary. It is so you understand that everything Jube lived until now was part of a greater preparation. It's like when we sow in the earth. And it seems like nothing is happening. But suddenly the seed breaks through the soil and begins to grow with strength. That's you now. A rebirth after having endured so much. Your energy speaks to me of expansion on multiple planes at once. In the professional realm, you see a time of true recognition where people who previously didn't value your effort will now start to see you differently. It could be a promotion, a new project, or even an opportunity that gives you more freedom. And the beautiful thing is that this time you won't have to force anything. The doors will open on their own because it's the right moment. But here I want to ask you something to reflect on together. How many times have you felt that you gave a lot and received little? And what did you learn from those experiences that make you stronger today? In love. Your magnetism is so intense that it attracts without even intending to. If you are single, someone is approaching with the mission of teaching you what a more mature, deeper, and unmasked love means. It will be one of those connections that feel like they come from another life, where complicity feels immediate and passion ignites effortlessly. And if you already have a partner, what I'm shown is a renewal of the bond. As if the relationship enters a phase where everything that seemed routine transforms into tenderness, decide, and trust. Here I pause to ask you a question that will open a debate with those also listening. Do you believe that true love is built more with passion or with patience? In the spiritual realm, you see an increasingly strong awakening. Leo. Jube always had a special spark. But now that spark becomes a fire that illuminates. Your dreams start to become clearer. Your premonitions come true. Your sensitivity increases to the point of perceiving energies that previously went unnoticed. Don't fear, my child. Because this is not imaginación, it's a divine gift. Use that power with humility. Because it will not only be a guide for you but also for others. Ritual is your day. Light a candle at dawn. Talk to your angels. Write what you feel. Trust in the strength of your word. Because what you declare with conviction now has the power of creation itself. In the economic realm, your paths open with abundance flowing like an overflowing river. It could be unexpected money, a project that seems small but becomes big, or extra income that appears just when you need it most. But remember, abundance is not only measured in money but also in opportunities, connections, and doors that open. And here I want to propose another reflection so we can talk in community. For you, is true prosperity in the material or in the spiritual? In having more things or in living with peace and fulfillment? Also, your angels show me that it's time to heal old bonds. There are wounds from the past that still weigh on you. Memories of words that hurt. Promises that weren't kept. Moments of loneliness that left a mark. But this cycle is one of liberation. Of forgiveness. Of releasing those chains to walk lighter. It's not forgiveness for those who hurt you, it's forgiveness for you. So you no longer carry what don't belong to you. And tell me, Leo, don't you feel that the time has come to leave behind everything that no longer vibrates with the life you're building? My child, amid all these blessings, there are also warnings. I see the figure of someone close who observes your progress with suspicion. It may be a person who appears kind but harbors envy in their heart. Don't worry. Because your path is protected. Everything that comes with bad intentions will return to its origin. Your only task is to keep your light high. Protect your energy with prayers. Cleansing paths. Simplify rituals that transform the negative into strength. And as I continue to see your cards, they also show me a special journey. It could be a physical trip to a place that connects you with nature or your own calm, but also an inner journey toward yourself, where you discover talents and passions that had been dormant. That journey will mark a before and after. Because you won't be the same after going through it. Your mission in this time is to shine, to expand, and to remember that you didn't come to settle for the small. You came to inspire with your example. To show that life can always open beyond the limits we were taught. And every step you take, Leo, will be followed by others who see in you a beacon. Even if you don't seek it. Leo, my child. What I see now is as if the universe were placing you at the center of a stage where your light can no longer be hidden. For a long time, you walked with the feeling that your shine bothered some. And so at times you dimmed it to avoid disturbing. But this new cycle opening before you comes to remind you that your mission is not to hide but to illuminate. And when you shine, others learn to shine too. That's why I feel that many people will start to see you as an example, even without you seeking it. Because your way of rising from every fall is an inspiration to others. You also see a time of expansion in knowledge. An opportunity may come into your life to learn something new. To train in an area that always sparked your curiosity but you never dared to explore. That learning won't just be theoretical, it will open your mind and spirit. The universe wants to remind you that your path doesn't stop at what you already know but at what is yet to be discovered. And here I feel compelled to ask you, what is that thing you always wanted to study or experience but put off for some reason? Don't you feel that the time has come to take it up again? They also show me a special journey. It could be a physical trip. Perhaps to a place that connects you with your calm, nature, or an environment that restores your strength. But beyond the place, it's a journey toward your inner self. Thou art your true essence. Instead you will discover talents that were dormant and passions you didn't even know lived in you. And those discoveries will be like pieces of a puzzle coming together for the first time, giving you clarity about who you are and where you're going. In the sentimental realm, your magnetic energy ignites stronger than ever. If you're single, it won't be hard to attract someone with a fiery heart. Someone with whom you feel that immediate connection that can't be explained with words, only with the feeling that you already knew each other before. And if you have a partner, this cycle is shown as a phase of renewal where the spark reignites, and silences begin to fill with deep and sincere conversations. It will be a time to heal past wounds and build something more solid and true. What do you think, Leo? What sustains a relationship more? The passion of the beginning or the trust built over the years? Your guides also show me clearly that there will be movements in the material realm. It could be a move, changes at work, renovations in your home, each movement, though it may seem challenging at first, is actually the universe's way of pulling you out of what has already served its cycle to lead you toward what truly belongs to you. And in the economic realm, what I see is abundance flowing, money arriving at the right moment, projects bearing fruit, unexpected income. But here is an important lesson. Money will come, but your task will be to learn to sustain it with responsibility, not to let haste or impulsive spending carry you away. In the emotional realm, they show me the need to release old burdens. Sometimes Juve felt like you carried more weight than was yours, carrying problems and emotions that weren't yours. This cycle is for freeing yourself from those chains, for understanding that you can't save everyone, that your mission is to inspire and guide, but not to carry others' lives. Peace will come to you when you learn to surrender to the light what don't belong to you to hold. And in the spiritual realm, my child, you see that your gifts multiply. Your intuition becomes certainty. Your dreams will be clear messages, and your sensitivity will allow you to perceive energies naturally. You may feel scared at first by feeling things you didn't feel before, but you must know that this is not a burdenitza gift. Use it with love and humility, because it will serve not only you but also those around you seeking clarity. Always remember to surround yourself with light. Ask for protection every night and trust that the universe supports you in every step you take. Leo. Everything I see tells me that what's coming is not small. You are in a time where destiny begins to show you its greatness, where the pieces come together, and life makes sense. And every step you take from now on will be supported by your angels, because they celebrate with you this phase of expansion, abundance, and true love that is already beginning to manifest in your life. Leo. My soul. What your guides show me now is a horizon so vast it almost seems endless. It's as if your life were entering a cycle where revelations will be constant, and surprises will become part of your daily life. Everything that was in the shadows begins to clear with an inner light that will no longer let you ignore the obvious. What once seemed confusing now starts to take shape, and with it comes a deep sense of relief because you finally understand that every step, even the hardest ones, led you here. You see that your ability to manifest multiplies. It's not just being heats having the inner conviction that what you ask for already exists and is moving toward you. Your thoughts now are like keys that open doors. And that's why it's so important to be mindful of what you think, what you focus on, and what you declare about your life. Your angels tell me that when you speak of yourself, always do so positively, with firmness and faith, because every word spoken will be a seed that germinates. And tell me, Leo, are you aware of how your thoughts have created much of what you live today? Have you noticed how what you feared came true? Back also how what you dreamed with faith opened before you? In your emotional environment. You see the need to release burdens that aren't yours. Many times. Out of love or loyalty. You've carried others' problems. Even sacrificing your peace. But now your gods insist that it's time to set loving boundaries. So remember that you can't save everyone because each person has their own destiny. Your mission is not to carry others' burdens but to show with your example that you can live with freedom and trust. That will be the purest way to help those around you. In love. Your energy shines with a magnetic force that don't go unnoticed. If you're single, the arrival of a person feels inevitable. Someone with a passion similar to yours. With a spirit that will ignite your heart. It will be an intense relationship. One of those that transform and leave a mark. If you already have a partner, the fire of the relationship ignites again. Not with the light spark of the beginning but with the deep flame of those who choose to walk together. Despite everything, there will be necessary conversations. Moments of sincerity that may feel uncomfortable at first but will pave the way for a stronger, more honest, more real union. And here I ask you, my child, do you believe that true love is measured by the intensity of desire or by the ability to stay united in difficult moments? In the material realm, your gods show me a wave of abundance. It won't be just an isolated income but a chain of opportunities that start to connect. As if the universe were weaving paths so you never feel lack again. There will be unexpected income. Projects that prosper. Collaborations that bear fruit. But also a great lesson, manage with wisdom. Don't let haste or impulse make you spend without consciousness. Remember that true wealth is not what comes in but what you know how to sustain. And I see a clear warning. Someone in your environment observes your growth with suspicion. They may appear close, but they harbor envious thoughts. Don't be alarmed, because your path is already protected. The universe will ensure that energy returns to its origin without touching you. Your task is not to engage, not to lower your vibration, not to give space in your heart to those shadows. Stay in your light. Protect your energy with fire rituals, with prayers of gratitude, and with the strength of your spirit, which is greater than any attempt to dim you. My child, what's coming to you is so vast that I feel the need to repeat it again and again. You're entering a phase where life will show you its generosity. Trips, learnings, encounters that will change your view of things. Opportunities that will open paths that seemed closed before. And all of this is being guided by the hand of the divine. Because your destiny was never small or ordinary. Your destiny is greatness. Expansion. Inspiring with your example and your light. And as I continue listening to your angel's voice, they show me strongly that this cycle is not just about receiving but also about sharing. Because through you, others will find the confidence they need to believe in themselves. Leo dear, your angels continue to show me that the abundance approaching you will not only be material but also emotional and spiritual. It's as if the universe wanted to reward every effort, every silent tear, every battle you fought in silence. Now the river begins to flow toward you. And it won't be a small stream but a torrent that overflows, bringing opportunities, new people, and experiences that will remind you that you were never forgotten by life. You see that your voice, which you sometimes silenced for fear of not being heard, will now be your greatest tool. When you speak, you will move hearts. When you share your truth, you will inspire more than you imagine. And here I invite you to think. Leo, how are you using your word? Do you use it to build and uplift? Or have you sometimes caught yourself repeating phrases that limit you? Because every word of yours from now on has a powerful echo in the universe. And your guides want you to use it to bless. To declare prosperity. To open paths. In the sentimental realm, they show me that the coming times will bring meaningful encounters. If you're single, you see how someone appears with whom you not only share laughter and passions but also that silent complicity that needs no explanation. It will be a mirror that reflects your own strength and tenderness. And if you already have a partner, the days ahead are marked by reconciliation. Rediscovery. That feeling of looking at the other as if seeing them for the first time. Back with the maturity that shared history brings. Tell me. My child. Don't you think that the deepest love is the one that manages to renew itself even after routine and silences? In the spiritual realm, you see that a very special portal is opening. Your sensitivity sharpens. You may start to feel clearer signs. Dreams that seem like direct messages. Hunches that come true without fail. Even the feeling that the universe speaks to you through symbols, numbers, or repeated phrases. Don't ignore these signs because they are confirmation that you are being guided in detail. It's time to trust your intuition like never before. Don't let it be your compass. And here I want to invite you to something simple but powerful. Before going to bed, ask your angels to show you in dreams what you need to know. And when you wake up, write down the first word or image that comes to your mind. There you will find the answers you hadn't even imagined. In the economic realm, the fruits start to become visible. The effort you thought was lost now returns multiplied. It could be unexpected income, a side business, a delayed payment, or even a gift from fate that arrives just when you need it most. But remember, my child, abundance also requires responsibility. It's time to learn to manage with wisdom. To plan. To invest in what truly sustains your peace and your future. What do you think? Leo? Is abundance enjoyed more in free spending or in knowing how to sustain what comes for long-term tranquility? And amid all these blessings, you cannot stop repeating the warning they show me clearly. Someone close is not vibrating with sincerity. It could be a person who smiles but harbors some envy toward your growth. Don't stop at it. Because your path is protected. And divine justice always returns each energy to its origin. Your task is to stay firm. Not lower your vibration. Not give space in your heart to what seeks to disturb you. The light you carry is so strong that no shadow can extinguish it. Leo. Your angels celebrate with you because what opens now is a cycle of expansion, clarity, and abundance in all its forms. And every step you take will be supported, not only by your own merits but by the strength of the divine that walks with you in silence, always guiding you toward the best. Leo. My soul. Your angels tell me that everything coming for you is blessed. That no shadow can stop your light. Life is leading you toward a time of clarity, abundance, and sincere love. Every step you take from now on will be firm, guided, protected. Don't fear changes, because they are the ones that will open doors to new opportunities and a fuller happiness. In love, what vibrates around you is so strong that it won't go unnoticed. You are in a moment where passion, tenderness, and complicity come together to give you more authentic bonds. And if you already share your life with someone, remember that this phase is for speaking with sincerity, for healing wounds, and for falling in love again with the same illusion as the beginning. Back with the maturity that experience brings. In the spiritual realm, my child, never forget that your intuition will be your best compass. That voice whispering within you don't make mistakes. Learn to listen to it in silence. Because it will show you the way. Even in the midst of darkness. Surround yourself with light every night before sleeping. Imagine a golden flame covering you. And you will see how everything negative dissolves before reaching you. In the material realm, abundance moves toward you. It may come in unexpected ways through projects, extra income, or even people extending a hand at the right moment. But remember, true wealth is in knowing how to sustain what comes with wisdom, in valuing each blessing, and in sharing from the heart. Now, dear, if what you've heard has resonated with you, if you feel that this message was what you were waiting for, subscribe to the channel, leave your like, and share in the comments what touched your heart the most. And if you want to support with a super chat, remember that the energy returns to you multiplied in the form of blessings. This space exists thanks to you, your fight, and your love. I want to close this reading by giving you a simple prayer. I am light. I am strength. I am abundance. Nothing and no one can stop the destiny that the universe has already written for me. Repeat it with faith. My child. Because every word becomes a key that opens your paths. And as I leave you with this message, I want you to answer in the depths of your heart what you really need to let go of to open your arms to everything new that is coming. Know